Hello, today I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So I have been working on this lark's foot blanket, and it fits on a California king size bed. It's upside down. So this fits on a California king size bed, and I recently had to take out about 40 to 50 rows, and that's because it was getting wider. I couldn't figure it out. It just wasn't feeling right when I was crocheting it, and so that I laid it out on the bed, and the end started going like that. So for those rows, I was crocheting a lot looser than before, so I had to take those out, and now I've got to redo them, which didn't make me happy. But thing is, this blanket doesn't need to be finished for a while, so I am still working on that one. And I had just gotten to the halfway point too, a little bit further than the halfway point, and then I had to frog it back, so that didn't make me very happy. But that one doesn't have to be done quite yet, so I still have time on it. So right now, though, I am working on the Betty McKnit Star Blanket, and my first color choices were red, white, and blue, because I had the variegated red, white, and blue yarn. But I don't have enough red, white, or blue single colored yarns, so I'm not making it in that color. My second choice, though, that I did the math and I do have enough yarn for, is I'm making it in the frosty green and camouflage. Now, think about this, though. I started off with a 6mm hook, because it's recommended to go one size above what the yarn says. So I went 6 because it's recommended to use 5.5 with this yarn. However, I think I'm going to frog all this, because this is the 9 setup rows. So I'm going to frog it, and then I'm going to start with a 5 or 5.5mm hook, because at the end here I'm at a 7mm, and look how, I mean, it's very airy, I guess you could say. Now, I don't like blankets with holes in them, because when my daughters were young, I made them their own blankets, and I used the granny square, because that was the only stitch I knew how to do, was the granny square. So I made them the granny square blankets, but their little fingers and toes would get stuck and caught in the holes. So I don't like doing blankets with holes in them anymore. I really don't like airy blankets. However, I do like this blanket, the way the way it's made and the way it looks. So I'm gonna do a 6-day star blanket, a 6-day supernova blanket, and the 6-day superstar blanket. I'm starting with the regular 6-day star blanket, though. So I'm going to get that one done in these colors, and then I'm going to move on and pick colors for the other 2 blankets. And then in the meantime, I'm going to finish the lark's foot blanket. And all my scrap yarns are going to go to my wall hangings, and I have, I think it was 50 of those left that I want to make. Even though I started with 50, I've made a few between November and the end of January. I made some more. I wasn't rushing to make them, but I'll see if at the end of the video I can insert pictures of those. Now with those, I did get patterns off Etsy. I did make a couple patterns, and then I did find some off Google, where you just, I think I just typed in crochet graph pictures, something like that, and I got the picture images in graph form. The one I definitely got that was the wall hanging that just says love on it, and I made 3 of those. But that one definitely came from Google Images. And then the poison apple one, I did that graph myself, and I think all the rest of them are off Etsy. I'm pretty sure. So most of my wall hangings are not my own design. I have a couple that are, but most of them that are, I haven't made yet. So I'll insert pictures of the ones I have made. And I think most of them were Christmas gifts, so I don't actually have them anymore. However, everything I crochet, I do take a picture of. So I'll see if I can insert those in here. And then I might make videos of me making the 6-day star blanket itself. So we'll see how that goes. Until next time. Bye.